Well, look at this. I have an unboxing video again. I haven't done these in a while. Seeker Discs, they reached out to me via Instagram. They saw some of my videos and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out their disc golf set, and I said that I would. As I told them, I will try these out for a week, and I'm going to give these a fair review on my channel. And they went ahead and sent me the set. I'll be as transparent to you as I am with them. With that said, let's open the box. Back in the early days of my channel, I used to unbox items that were maybe hundreds of dollars, like a tablet or a smartphone, or in some cases thousands of dollars, like a notebook. In this case here, I've got a relatively inexpensive item to unbox, approximately $30, maybe a little more, off Amazon.com, and maybe other sellers have a similar price for their item. But this here, Seeker Discs disc golf set, it's got 2 drivers, 1 mid-range, 1 putter, and it's got a little bag. It's sort of a fanny pack. And the molds here are PDGA approved, although these are not molds. These are not discs you would find on the actual PDGA website. These are using some XCOM molds as a basis for the shape of each disc. But you can see here it's a pretty unassuming box, but it's somewhat detailed. They've got some decent imagery on it of royalty and other things, like if you pay attention to the images there. But it's got a couple drivers here. It looks like at least one of them is a fairway driver. Got a typical mid-range and a putter. And I'm getting pretty interested in opening it up. So yeah, you can see, like, here's a little knight. There's a little king there. You got like a monarch here, king, a queen, things of that nature. So they've got a little bit of a motif going on with this little set here. So let's go ahead and open this up. And you'll see here it's got the 4 discs and it's got the bag or fanny pack. So here's that. Let me set that aside for just a moment. Get it maybe out of the glare. There we go. It's not so bright or blinding. And we got the 4 discs that I'm pulling out of the box as well. There they are. And let's see if there's anything else in the box. Nothing else there. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out of the way. Put that there. Put this here. So the discs are likely what people are going to want to see first. So let's take them out of this little bag. It's got the 4 discs and it has a mini, so that's kind of nice. Let's get the bag out of the way. We don't really need that. Here's little Seeker Discs mini. You can kind of see it looks pretty decent. It's lightweight. Looks like this would do the trick just fine. Okay. So here's a distance driver here. The Monarch is what it's called. I don't see the gram listing here, but I can find that out. But I can tell it's not a very big rim, like from like a 13 or 14 speed. It's more like maybe 11 speed driver, which is actually pretty popular for, you know. Here's the Monarch. Here's the Matriarch. It's a fairway driver as well. See the Seeker Discs logo. Matriarch. And this, I would say, is 1.7 or so centimeter rim, so very similar to like a leopard. It's got actually sort of I forget what this is called. This not a bead, but this is very similar to the leopard that I have. This is probably 1.7 centimeters thick. Let's go to the mid-range. This is a small diameter mid, so this is not a full-size mid. So a lot of people are starting to go away from the large diameter mids and aim more for the smaller diameter mids. So that's kind of an interesting trend in disc golf. This is called the Chevalier Midrange. This is probably 1.3, 1.4 maybe centimeter thick rim. Okay. Now let's take a look at this. Last but not least, a putter. Arguably a very important piece of any disc golf set. The Enchanter Putter. And this is probably a 1.0 centimeter rim, which is pretty fair. These are slightly lighter than normal weight, so I'm going to go grab my scale and we're going to see how heavy these are. Alright, I got out the scale. Let's go ahead and measure these. This is in grams. So 17 grams, no big deal. No one really cares about the weight of a mini unless you're going to throw it. Let's get this Enchanter Putter and see what the weight is. 169, 170 grams. $176, 175 grams. That's fair. $157 grams, which is what you would expect for a starter mid-range. Now distance driver. Alright, more towards max weight, 175. Again, what you would expect for someone that wants to work their way into that. Typically, I would recommend someone start with a putter. As soon as they get some of the basics down, we'll move up to a mid-range, then go to fairway, etc. So this is about what I would expect. So now let's check out this bag. Let's just see how heavy this is. 183 grams. So this bag is about as heavy as a max weight disc. So let's go ahead and open it up. This that was this that made that noise. I'm going to move this out of the way. We don't need that now. Okay, secrets. Ooh, sorry for that. Seeker discs. Here's the pouch itself. And next thing to do is to put all these in here and see what it looks like. Okay, I took a minute to check this out, and it's got these drawstring zippers, which you can like put your mini and some things like a wallet or keys in there. Then we have this here where you'd put the discs in, and it's open both ways. You can open and close it with either drawstring. Inside here you put the discs, and you can also put some other things like you know, a smartphone or whatever. Maybe your keys and wallet would go here, your mini and your smartphone would go here. Things of that nature. Not so much on this side. A little bit of padding, a little bit of soft padding, a little thing here, I guess, to hang this up. And this here, I guess you could loop something here. I'm not sure offhand, but it's something I'll look into later. But yeah, I'm kind of liking this. Oh, and here's another zipper pouch here for yet more items. So we have items for the discs, for other items. So interesting. Okay, I played around with different things here, and certainly you could fit more items in here. And actually, this pocket here, this back pocket, can zip up with about 3 discs in there. You can actually fit a 4th disc in there, but it doesn't zip up 100%. That said, well, no, you can just barely get 4 discs in there and wrap it up, and then you have enough room here for another couple discs. So it looks like you can fit realistically about 6 discs in this bag. Not just the included 4, but you could add a couple more. You know, like put in an approach disc and a second putter. You know, things of that nature. So I think this is kind of cool, actually, this little fanny pack. It's very light, about the weight of a disc itself. Allows you to carry 6 discs, and I'm impressed so far. Alright, so I would say this is pretty decent. It only took about a minute for me to figure out how to get the waistband all set up. You can tighten it on both sides. It's very light. You know, it's what you might expect for, you know, something about the weight of 5 or 6 discs, you know, with 4 discs. The bag itself, and maybe a handful of things like, you know, wallet, keys, and a smartphone. And you can fit some more items here on both sides. Pretty comfortable. So I would say this isn't bad at all, really. You could probably even do a cross step and throw with this on you. So anyways, I think it's worth a shot. Anyways, that's going to do it for this unboxing of this Seeker disc golf set. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.